Alright guys, 5 things that are my favorite. Just like last time, these are not the only things I like about the camper. Other things are not deal breakers. They're just my top 5. Some of these are not based anything on a truck camper, based on anything for Arctic Fox, and some are. Little background, this is my only RV type camper I've ever had. I have a jumping jack trailer, which is kind of like a pop-up wall tent, and then I have tents, and I've stayed in wall tents for hunting. So this is my first RV, so you know, some things, you know, that I talk about, it's not like this is the only one that has it. It's just features that I like and found can really improve your stay. First things first, number 1, these aren't in any order, is the refrigerator. Now, I come from Yetis, coolers, is great. When it's cold out, you don't need a refrigerator, but the biggest thing is the freezer. I stay out typically maybe about 50 days or so, out kind of in this general area, not including other trips, but a lot of them is in the heat, and not worrying about ice is very big. That's a big win. It allows you to buy certain foods and you can freeze them, and you can delay their expiration date so you can stay out longer, stop having to cook some food or cook all the food. Say you have a package of meat or something and all the steaks are going bad, or you got to cook things quicker. It really just helps keep the cost down on food. It's a little less stressful. It's one thing less to worry about. Again, it's not the end of the world, but when you're out here for 14 days or so in September hunting, it's 70-80 degrees. I have Yeti coolers and they're amazing, but it's just not going to beat a fridge, and especially a freezer. The freezer is a big thing for me, so having that on longer trips is one of the best. Again, it's not like Arctic Fox is the only people that make a fridge, obviously. The second thing I would have to say is the sink. I wish I had this bad boy at my house. Having a deep bowl, kind of rustic steel sink is really nice. Doing the dishes, keeping things in there. We have a little dog, so it's actually nice if we need to give her a bath. We can do it in here. It's really good. It's better than the small dinky little sinks or the ones that are divided in half, so then you can't even put like a pot or a pan in it. So that's basically another one of my favorites. On the outside, there's 2 things that I love the most. Right here, the jacks. These are the Ryco Titan jacks. These have like a wireless remote, so you can adjust them to get the camper obviously on and off, or if you need to stabilize the camper when it's on. We did a week trip in Wyoming, and the wind was so bad we kept the camper on the truck, and we were able to put the jacks on to secure it, even more stability. Good thing is too is, like I said, they're on a wireless remote, so you can monitor everything around you, and you can also move them individually, which is good. Say you don't get it perfectly lined up, you're putting it on the camper, you can adjust these and push it to one side or not, and then as you level it in, you can sit it down. That's great. And also leveling, being able to just drop it to the level you want, or close to it, just get the levels out, level it individually. That's really good. I think I don't have the most experience, but I think it's a little more user-friendly than maybe a lot of trailers or fifth wheels. A lot of that is more of up and down, or you're just kind of at the mercy of like jacks to like, or like blocks of wood to pull it up on one side. So I like those, really great. So that's 1, 2, 3. I think overall, I know I said this wasn't in order, any top thing. My absolute favorite thing about this camper is this generator. So this has a Cummins LP Onan 2500. you can turn this thing on touch of a button inside. It runs on propane, so it is one more thing to monitor. You don't want to, you don't want to run it all the time and then run your stove and then run your furnace. You're going to go through your propane pretty quickly. Granted, there's 60 pounds of propane, so it's not like you only have like one bottle. So I'm not saying you're going to run out of propane in a weekend. But it's just one more thing to monitor, just like anything, just like water. You're always limited unless you're at an RV park. But the best thing about this is you don't have to carry outside generators, extra gasoline, extra oil, the extension cords, power cords, worrying about the wattage. This is all hardwired in 100%. It's gonna run everything. You can run everything at the exact same time. It's solid. It's a very good brand, and it has a lot to offer, and to be able to hit that button on the inside, keep everything going, is great. All right guys, back in the camper. Fifth and final thing, I'm gonna do one more little honorable mention. I know I said 5, I'm sorry. There's just a lot I like about this camper. The bathroom. All campers pretty much have them. Nothing special about it. It's something new to me, and I think it's just kind of a game changer. Having a wet bath, I think, is super cool. It doesn't take up a lot of room, gets the job done. You got your medicine cabinet, your sink, shower, toilet, everything in here gets super hot and warm. Doesn't take up a lot of space. It's just awesome. You know, for me, from doing wall tents or my jumping jack, you know, we're normally doing like a little outside shelter for a bathroom, like a little pop-up shelter, changing room thing. You know, digging a hole, doing that type of stuff. Again, you know, from my perspective, I really only stay at campgrounds when I'm at the beach. That's really it, unless we're traveling and I just don't know the area. We're always on public land, no matter what. So, you know, we're not near restrooms, we're not on full hookups, we're not on. So, you know, you'll notice that these things that I say that are my favorite are things that allow you to have some comforts out on public land. Another thing too is with this COVID era, you know, traveling around, you know, state to state, or just going around, having your own bathroom in the bed of your truck, having your own dining table. It's really good to, you know, you can kind of quarantine and social distance from everybody if you really want. So that's, I guess, so nice, short and sweet. Those are my 5 things. So I got the fridge, the full-on deep kind of rustic style sink. I got the electronic individual moving jacks, Cummins propane generator, in the bathroom. Those are my favorite things. Again, a lot of those are on a whole lot of different rigs. Nothing special to a lot of people who do RVing. I'm just showing you kind of my thoughts, my opinions. So stay tuned for more videos. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification if you do subscribe. Thanks for watching the channel, guys.